Hello! Today, we'll be making Chinese roast pork belly using the air fryer. It's fairly simple and the entire process takes about 2 hours from start to finish. Now, the pork belly we need has to be fresh. Frozen or defrosted pork belly will give you a rubbery and tough skin, which is not good. All we need are some pork, salt and 5 spices, 1 pot of water and an air fryer, a meat tenderizer or a fork. Clean it thoroughly and use the knife to scrape the skin to remove any excess hair and gunk that might be left on the skin even after you are done washing. Next, bring your pot of water to a boil, add in 2 teaspoons of salt and blanch your pork in it for 40 minutes.
One nap later.
Just as we hit the 40-minute mark, start to preheat your air fryer by setting it to 200 degrees for 5 minutes. Remove the pork from the pot. And pat it dry with a kitchen towel. The focus should be on the skin side, as any excess moisture won't give you the crunch we are looking for at the end of the cooking process. With the meat tenderizer or fork, start stabbing the skin as much as possible. Make sure you covered the entire skin surface with holes. This is to allow the fats to seep onto the surface of the skin and form the crackling that we are looking for. Flip the meat over and score the meat about a quarter way through. This will help cook the center of the meat evenly. Flip it over again, give the skin another good pat with the kitchen towel to make sure it's properly dry, and sprinkle some salt on it to taste. Before we put the pork into the air fryer, if you don't want to char the sides too much, you can surround it with a foil. Place it into the air fryer and let the magic happen at 200 degrees for 40 minutes. If you're using an older version like mine, where the time capped at 30 minutes, so just add another 10 minutes. Just a heads up, don't get alarmed if you hear loud popping sounds and smokes coming out of the vent. The popping sound is the skin starting to get crackling, and the smoke is the oil splashes on the top filament of the fryer.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Once the meat is done, allow it to rest on a plating rack before cutting and plating. this video is useful for you in your cooking adventure. Do let me know in the comment how your roast pork turns out. Till the next video, happy cooking!